We begin with a shocking confession by a man who claims to have killed 42 women in 2 years and dumped their bodies at a quarry near Nairobi's Mukuru area. Collins Jomaitsu Halisia, who was arrested last night, has been named as the man behind the death of women whose dismembered bodies have for the last few days been retrieved from the quarry. And as our crime and investigation reporter Franklin Wala reports, the suspect narrated how he operated in his underworld by targeting women, killing them, and how he dumped their bodies at the quarry unnoticed.
This is Collins Jomaitsu Halisia, the self-confessed serial killer who admits to killing 42 women within the last 2 years. Upon his arrest, the suspect took investigators to his rented bedsit house within Kware, just 200 meters from the crime scene. At the house, a shocking discovery was made. Police recovered several exhibits which are being treated as part of evidence in the ongoing probe.
We were able to recover 24 Airtel SIM card holders with new SIM cards, 8 smartphones and 2 feature phones, 1 laptop and 1 hard drive, 2 flash drives and a memory card.
We have a machete that in the course of investigation, he confesses to have been using to dismember the bodies. We have 2 underwears which we believe belongs to the victims.
Police relied on a forensic report and data extracted from a contact trail of one of the missing person's mobile phone and SIM card to track down the suspect. One of the victims of the killings, Josephine Owino Murongo, was reported missing on 26 June 2024. Some days later, a family member claimed to have had a dream indicating that her body was at this pipeline quarry. That dream triggered a search that saw several bodies being recovered here and a subsequent police investigation into the puzzling discovery. Investigators relied on data from Josephine's mobile phone and SIM card. A forensic examination would reveal on the day Josephine was reported missing, there was an external SIM card which was used in her mobile phone.
He confessed to us that with some of the victims, he was able to have carnal knowledge with some of the victims.
Police retrieved details of that external SIM card and trailed the suspect. A trap was set and he was arrested at a bar within Soweto in Nairobi's Kayole.
We were apprehending him last night, or even this morning. He was in the process of luring another victim.
We engaged the suspect during his arrest. The suspect said he killed his first victim in 2022. The victim was his wife. He alleges he had opened 2 separate businesses for the woman, but she wanted to divorce him. He confessed to strangling her on one night after a heated exchange. He then chopped her body and dumped it at this quarry next to his residence. The wife, Imelda Judith Kalenya, is suspected to be among bodies still inside the quarry.
We are dealing with a vampire, a psychopath.
6 months later, he says he began having the urge to kill women. He targeted his second victim and the trend continued. He would commit the killing every 2 or 3 months. The suspect says in the chilling and disturbing revelation, Collins said after killing his victims, he would stay with the dead body indoors for a number of days to allow the body to dry up and prevent oozing of blood on transit. After chopping the body into several parts, he packaged them in sacks and dead in the night, he would sneak to the dump site to dump the bodies there unnoticed. He says he did this alone.
Any member of public with information that may aid the police in identifying the bodies or those who have cases of their missing persons to report to the DCI headquarters or the nearest police station.
Until his arrest, the suspect, who hails from Hamisi in Vihiga County, lived alone. How did the suspect target his victims? Collins met some of the victims at entertainment joints or in other social places. He would develop a relationship with them before luring them into his house within Kware area. In the process, he would attack them and strangle them. Investigators say the arrest of the suspect is a big breakthrough, and now they'll be seeking custodial orders to detain him for some time as they continue with the recovery process, identification and trailing families of those victims he is said to have killed.
He would dispose of the mobile phones belonging to the victims to other unsuspecting persons at a throwaway price of 500 shillings, 1,000 shillings, so on and so forth. So this morning, it is true, we arrested one suspect whom we found in possession of one of the handsets belonging to one of the victims.
Franklin Wala, Citizen TV.